Hello and welcome. October the 1st. Look at us. Where has the year gone? Don't mind me. I've just had an aborted attempt at going to the gym. Yes, me. At the gym. So, welcome to my parlour of paint. My corner of creativity. The seat of stitchiness. Excuse the mess for the moment. The plan is to sort of tidy this up. I'm not going to just cover it over, that would be just silly. And if we ever find out where we actually put all the Halloween decorations, I will cover the tree with them. And who knows, I might actually sort of move a little closer so that you could see it all. Actually, I might do that anyway. Ignore the mess over there. So, 1st of October. Halloween Advent. I've even got my own fur ball here. Hi, dude. Come here. Come and say hello to everybody. Come and say hello, my wonky-eyed wonder. My favourite feline familiar. My only feline familiar, actually. On this suitable evening. Should we get on with something stitchy related? You asked to come over here. You're going to go back on your seat now, instead of bothering me. Yeah? Sure? You're not staying up here all evening, that's for sure. So, ArtInspirate, Witch's Pantry, cooking up some magic, stirring up some magic. I'll just run a little bit of a clip over the top here of a much more zoomed in look at the image of all the different bottles that are available for us to pick from. My plan was to do bottle number 1 this evening because I was only going to have a couple of hours, and I seem to have clawed back an hour because I'm not at the gym when I should have been. Long story for another time, but here we are, and I'm going to do either bottle 1 or bottle 2. I would have liked to have filmed this morning just to do this whole picking bit. I'm just looking around because somewhere hiding in here there's an advent calendar for me to open. I don't know where it's gone. So I will review that tomorrow morning. Find the advent calendar. Make the space look a little more dressy. I couldn't film this morning because I had 2 young gentlemen in the lounge jackhammering plaster off the wall, and my entire house, apart from the craft room, the craft room seems to have escaped, covered in dust now. So I'm going to crack on with this, see how far I get before bedtime tonight, and then I'll pop back on here for another clip. See you in a bit. Well, there we go. Managed to stitch the entire bottle and do all the back stitch. It's taken me a good 3 hours though. I'm not really Madam Speedy when stitching and skirt. Oh, can't speak. Not exactly Madam Speedy where the stitching is concerned. I'm sorry this is a bit wobbly. I'm cold and tired. It's a little chilly in this room. That's quite fab. I mean, look at it. Look at the detail. Got a nice sharp image as well there. Yep, the cat agrees. I'm talking, the cat thinks I'm talking to him. There's long stitches, back stitch and long stitch. The outline is with 2 strands. The detail is with 1. Did a bit of white there. Hi, Marley. Hi. What? Bless you. Hello, my friend. Right, so, no, you can't get up. Right, so, as I say, that took 3 hours. So, as you can imagine, the bigger bottles are going to take longer. So, I will have to be very picky about what I'm doing on which days. And on that note, I will sign off and pick this up again in the morning before the cat tries to climb on my lap. Bye. Right, hello. Me of the slightly wacky headgear. managed to find some more for Halloween. And this whole area will be more spooky gradually as time gets closer. So I still haven't quite located my advent calendar. That's good, isn't it? It's here somewhere. I will find it. You wouldn't think it'd be that easy to misplace, would you? I put it somewhere very safe. But yes, so square number 1 got done last night. It is 10 to 8 and I haven't yet sat down to do any stitching yet this evening, and I'm about to go over to the gym. Not sure I'm going to actually do anything at the gym other than sign up. I may just come back. Feeling a little bit sore throaty because of all the dust in the house, but it has to be brave and strong and exercise. Yes, me. Look at me. I don't run for chocolate. I might not even run for coffee, but I'm certainly never going to run for president. But here's me going to the gym. Yes, watch this space, literally. But I digress. How are you all getting on with whatever you're stitching? I haven't yet picked up anything other than what I picked up last night, and I haven't even counted how many stitches it was. It's been that busy a day at work today, and tomorrow is not looking any better. But I was planning on doing this box next, just because, you know, even if I'm not going to start as I mean to go on, it took me 3 hours to do that, so you're looking at a good 4. I don't have 4 hours. I only probably have 2 when I get back. So I'm probably just going to go to this one and see how far I get. Or maybe I will just do that one and just see how far I get. Because that was the whole point, was I knew I wasn't going to finish these on every evening. And if I half do one and then I have time at the weekend to finish it, then perhaps that's the way forward. I've been looking at that. I would say weekend ones are probably definitely that one, and that one, and that one, definitely that one. And looking at the bottom, this one and here, and we won't talk about the bottom row. So yeah, so there you go. So in a moment, you may see a hot and flushed version of me. You may see me come back and go, I didn't do any. But I will. I will at least throw a few threads in. One thing I have managed to squeeze in today is I did manage to finally add all of the flosses, and I don't have them here. Hang on. Back. Didn't have the flosses. What I did discover last night is that I hadn't even got around to putting all my flosses on chips or pips. Which are they? Which is the chip and which is the pip? I don't know. So as I was, one of the things that slowed me down last night was I had to separate out 4 or 5 and prep them for going on the pips or the chips. No sweeps, no creeps, no beeps. So today, I'd got a load that I hadn't put on, still in the bag. So I dug out all the relevant chips, and now we have a veritable. I mean, look at this. Look at these. Look at all these colours. There's one thing I don't get though, okay? And the lovely lady at ArtInspirate, I can't remember her name, Irina, I think. I don't understand the difference between 353, no, me either, 353 and 967. You tell me if you can see a difference. Oh no, that's really interesting. Yes, there's a difference. But in real life, in daylight, you can't see it. Wow, check that out. I'm amazed. Look at me. I'm so easily amused, aren't I? Seriously, in daylight, they don't look different. And last night I was like, why am I fussing over these? These 2 colours are the same. No, they are not. Wow. Well, that's me put back in my box, isn't it? Yeah. So, Lots of luscious colours there. That purple. Love. Can you get any more Halloween than that? Don't think you can you? No. So, see you later. Okay, so here's where we're at for this evening. As you can see, I have not finished. Let us get a little closer, shall we? Oop, gosh, skippy little computer there. Right, so I have counted up. Oop, where am I? There's my finger. I've counted up the stitches for this one. There's 284 cross stitches in that. Would you believe? I haven't counted the back stitch. The back stitch can go and do one in terms of counting. This 274. So far is what I've managed, and I'm quite pleased with myself. I've managed that in about an hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes, which is pretty good going for me. But that's testament to how easy this is stitching up, because it's lots of blocks of colour. So, do I finish that in the morning? I don't know, so I'm going to have time. And then tomorrow night I will work on the next one. I should have more time tomorrow, to be fair, because I won't have a gym session. And then the weekend will be for my whip go and a bigger box. I think I'll work on this one on Saturday and Sunday, because these are the two biggest boxes in that row. But I could do that one and that one, get some of the bigger ones out of the way. But yes, so we will see how we go tomorrow. It's going to be miserable weather, so I probably won't have much in the way of dog walks. Right, I am off. I will see you tomorrow. Toodle pip. Welcome back. Today is Friday the 3rd of October. You'd have just seen a couple of clips. Do you like my hat? My head, taking a leaf out of Lee from Sticks, Strings and Other Things book. Hello, darling. Figured it was kind of appropriate to put this on for tonight's actual one. So I have managed to complete another frame. This is quite annoying, but there you go. And it's very cheap, very tacky. If you haven't been and watched Sticks, Strings and Other Things from the beginning of this week, well, not from Wednesday the 1st, if you haven't been and seen it, you've got to go and watch it, because Lee just looks fabulous. I love the tiara, and I just laughed because I bought this Saturday. Right, so it is a bit silly really, isn't it? So am I. Right, so let's have a look at where we've got to. So if you recall, last night I left you with the fact that I'd only half done the bottle. Well, tonight, and I've had to stop. I could easily have carried on till 1 o'clock in the morning, because tomorrow's a Saturday, but I figured I had to stop because I have to edit this once I've actually filmed it. But what I managed to do was, this is where I'm missing my man. I've managed to get this bottle complete with the spiders. Now, I don't know whether or not this little spider is escaping or this little spider is trying to rescue mum or friend. But that is just fab. And I managed to put in the 2 shades of blue into the bottle I didn't finish last night. So I'm quite pleased with that, actually. Total number of stitches tonight, 400. That's really good for me. About 3.5 hours. About 3.5 hours? 2.5 hours? 3.5 hours? Something like that. I mean, it's not a massive amount in the grand scheme of things, but between 100 and 150 is generally my average. But that's not counting the back stitch. In other news, finally managed to find my Advent. I had indeed tucked it away safely. If I remember rightly, it's from Don't Step on Your Needle. And I haven't opened it at all. This is as it came. I've taken the address label off because, yeah, nosy people out there on the web. But that means you get the fun of me trying to open it. Oh, well, that's a bit disappointing. That ribbon just broke. I don't think it was tied. I suppose it could have been taped. Taped and not tied. Don't you just hate it when that happens? And there's this odd little box on the top. I have no idea what that is. Oof, it's been well packed. Free gift. Apparently I have a free gift. Do you know what? I'm going to wait till the 31st to open the free gift. I'll open it in my room at Sedgwick Hall. Sedgwick Hall looks very posh. Dropped it. Mental note to self, unpack before starting filming. I would say I literally found it before sitting down. This is all the fun, isn't it? Do a bit of ASMR and unboxing. Oh my lord. Goodness me, girl, what tape did you use when you packed it up? Yes, I've just used my embroidery scissors. They're an old pair. Remember when I did that thing about Norman the Gnome? And I said about the fact you could see the shape of this of the stalk scissors. 26 years, still using them, still sharp as ever. Well, at least I think they are. They're probably not. Pass the parcel. More wrappings. The cute little spooks. And it says on it, I think it says, don't step on your needle. Where's my glass? Where's my specs? Here's my specs. Spider's legs. Oh, yes, it is. It was a don't step on your needle. And more spooks. Spooky dukes everywhere. So 3, 4, 12 to 10. 8. Won't be a second. Be with you. Be right there. Oh. Okay. Yes, I know I threw away all those ghosts. So I don't really want to open. Oh, look, even more. Even more. Very cute. I want to kind of eke these out over the course of the month. But it doesn't really matter. So I think I might only do 1 and 2 tonight. Oh my goodness, even more paper. Certainly get my tissue paper's worth out of this order. Oh. Hey. I'm confused. Oh. 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 I was really confused. I thought, oh, I've got an order here and they're not numbered. Look. Look at this. It's the actual Advent bit is this bit. These are all goodies. Look, sweets. Very good English sweets. And there's a chocolate skeleton in there. And a scented candle. Yeah, anyone who knows me knows that's a waste of time. And what's that? Counting pins? I think it's counting pins. I wasn't actually expecting this to be as long as this. Hang on. Brom's calling. That's a bit inconvenient, isn't it? Right. I've got loads of those already. So I might do a giveaway with those and the candle at the end of the month. And then there's this little baggie which says Witch's Night, and you can't see what's in it, so maybe that's not to be opened yet. Oh, pair of scissors. My word. And then there's these other boxes as well. Don't think I want to open those yet either. Oh, and another baggie. I think that's going to be a needle tin. So let's have a look in here at the actual advent. Wow. Oh, I'm kind of blown away by that. Oh, covered in bits now. Right. More spookies. No. Nope, that's not going to happen. Oh, oh. I'm in it. I'm in it. Right. They're not numbered. They're not numbered. Right, I'm gonna have to guess. Should we just do them? So it's just 12. And I've got 5 Fridays. I'm gonna open one now. Those 2 next Friday, these 3 the Friday after, these 3 the Friday after that. Or should I do 3 now? Excuse me. 3 the next Friday. 3 the Friday after that. 3 the Friday after that. And then the other presents I'll open on the 31st. That might work. Right. Let's see what we've got. In the first box, remember this is don't step on your needle. Got a little orange sweet. And because it's don't step on your needle, you get needle minders. That is hilarious. Spooks being kidnapped by spook alien. Except it's not the only. And look, I don't know. You can see it very clearly because it's in so far, but those orange dots all the way round are actually candy corns. I wonder what's sticking in here. Right. So there's one. Oh. That free gift is something magnetic. Right. So the next one is a little blue sweet. Another one. Oh, come on, open. This is fun. This one says moth noises intensify. It's Mothman. I'm going to have a glut. A proper glut of needle minders. And it's another orangey sweet. This one definitely identifies as lemon. And we've got another needle minder. Oh, these are good needle minders for those of a darkly gothic Halloween persuasion. Ta-da! Ting! Can't see it, can you? There you go. It's a It's a hive skull. Look at that. I know it's not very clear because reflections, and if you're too close it won't focus, but hive skull with all the bits. That's cute. If you remember, I've got that bee pattern to do. My God, my glasses are dirty. I've got that beautiful bee embroidery to do from Unpronounceable Name Lady. Can't remember what it was. So that will be the perfect needle minder for it. Yes. My needle minder board's really full. I'm going to need another one. I'm sure I've got another one somewhere. Anyway, so that's the first 3. I'm surrounded by wrapping paper, bubble wrap, sweets, which is really funny because I'm on a diet. But I've just seen there's a little packet of Parma violets. Brom, your Parma violets. They're yours. He loves them. I can't stand. Tastes like perfume. I'll have the love heart so you can have the Parma violets, right? So, and one last glimpse at where we're at. I'm really enjoying this actually. I'm stitching up a storm. I've got 2.5 bottles done. I might actually get that finished tomorrow. I am going to start the big frame, I think. That's very ambitious of me because we have got an awful lot to do this weekend in terms of clearing up because we've got more builders coming in. Sayonara. If I don't go, I mean, this is already 10 minutes longer than I thought it would be. If I don't go, I won't get this uploaded before midnight. So I'll say goodbye and see you next week with an update of how I've got on next week. Toodle pip.